What's up, y'all? Guess who decided to do a bathroom chronicle? Wow, I don't know whether to look up here or down here. I think up here, but I like to look at myself to make sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'll be doing up and down, so whatever. Anyway, so I decided to get me a wig. And I said to myself, okay, let's do a wig. You know what I mean? I want to do something a little different, try to be a little cute. So I've never tried yaki straight. I've always tried like wet and wavy and stuff like that, but I'm just like, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to do wet and wavy. I do like straight with bangs, with my skin break out. So I do. I think I am gonna do one of those for a short period of time. Anyway, long story short, so I found the wig, online. It was a good price, and it was like 14 inches. And I'm just like, all right, I really don't want a lot of hair. I just want something I could put up like in a little messy bun like this, or pull back, just, you know what I mean, to get around with and do what I need to do. So the wig comes, and I'm grateful because I got a small head that it, because it's a 360 lace front. So I was grateful that it was able to fit on my head snug enough. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, cool. That's a plus. Beautiful. It does shed a little bit too much for me, and it's the density is really thick. You know what I'm saying? And it's only 150. Like I think 180 is like a lot, not 150. But anyway, so I call myself, brushing it up and all this other stuff, and I probably didn't like brush it up like legit enough, but I can't do nothing with this little bun here. Like I'm a grown woman, I'm gonna need a bigger bun. You know what I'm saying? So I already get mistaken for like 25 or 26, or maybe even 30, 35, whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm 41. And they're like, God damn, what? I said, well, it's definitely stress free, and it's definitely, I mean, I could say good communication and relations with people. You know what I mean? Try to say it in a nice and kind of nice way, but that's about it. But yeah, I'm sitting in the car to like today, like, Marty, either tonight or tomorrow you taking this wig off, and you wasted your money, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I had to start having like real conversations with myself, and be honest with myself, and be okay with the fact that, what I'm saying, you made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Or you're different now. Like, it's even uncomfortable having on now. And y'all know I am a wig queen. You understand what I'm saying? But since I started, wearing the crochets, where I'm able to braid my hair, my scalp is able, maybe because that's it. I love the way my scalp is able to breathe. I'm able to get to it. You know what I'm saying? It matches my persona. When I have like my long braids and my mohawk or whatever like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just go back to that. It's convenient. um, my edges is I don't know, is upset with me, so that'll be great for me, just to shave everything down so everything can come together. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Hold for 1 second. I think my son's knocking. Yes, Donovan. Yeah, you can use that one. That's fine. Yeah, so he's ordering food, so he's wondering which card to use on his DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? The prince, the Princess Zamunda in there. I messed up, y'all. I messed up. I created a little monster. Like, he is so fucking bougie. It's not even funny. Like, he is, his swag is so sick. It's crazy. Like, he don't follow trend. He is the trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? He's cool as hell. He's in his own lane, and he's fine being in his own lane. And I'm so happy because, growing up, he never liked his hair. You know what I'm saying? He has this beautiful, nice, wavy, hair or whatever. And also because he was, smaller than the kids. He's, like not the average height or weight of other children. So, I'm like, look, this is the way God made you. Everybody is different. I was like, would you rather be big and tall like everybody else. I said, or be like somebody else that, you know, has cancer, or a child that doesn't have no legs, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm breaking like stuff real, you know, real life time. Like, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, he got into like appreciating himself, and I guess because his mother's ego is a little, you know, because I didn't, you know, look like this. Like, I kind of like became the ugly duckling into a swan. I feel like it because I went through a rough stage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't a ugly child, but I did have like between maybe the tweens, you know, like the 11, 12, you know what I'm saying? It just then kind of when I got like 14, you know what I mean? It kind of all came together. But yeah, my son, he's spoiled, and the thing is, I love spoiling him. I like, you know, just giving him. My mother always said, "Oh, a child should have a happy childhood." So he's definitely having a great childhood, because if he go out here and he get caught up in some shit, it ain't gonna be because you had a bad childhood. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that's why my brother and my son, and like a lot of times, you know, the men that we raised in our family, well, definitely between my brother and my son, they coming from women like us. I don't give a damn what's going on. I'm gonna make it happen for you. I'm gonna give you a good childhood. You're gonna have, you know, things structured a certain type of way. I just need you to do your part. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times that works better when I'm just one-on-one with him. But yeah, he you know what I mean? I just did his room over, you know what I mean? His closet could not fit another hanger in there. And he got stuff he just doesn't wear. He's very, you know, he loves against all odds. You know what I'm saying? He's so happy that he's able to wear their size small, because like I said, my baby is small for his, you know, for his age or whatever. So he's 16. So it's crazy. And he, you know, he has so many friends, so many people that just like him, and it's crazy because every night I go into his room, it's like, who is that? Can I say hi to your mom? So, you know, before I start calling out names now, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, is that such and such? And like, no. I'm like, oh, it's not. I'm like, hey, who's that? How you doing? And then they be like, hey, Miss Clinton. I'm like, ooh, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say, because it's like, that's not my last name, that's his dad's last name. But you know, I never really said anything or corrected any kids, because it's like, I know I'm not, you know, married to him, or I have the same last name, so it doesn't bother me. And I think that's what's been getting me through these times. Like, I just don't let anything bother me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an overthinker. I'm always gonna be an overthinker. I'm going to enjoy, and like Martin Lawrence said, ride the wheels of this until it falls off. And my mother said it too. She said, your ass ain't scared of nothing. You will go traveling from here to California, 3 wheels, no gas, and whatever. I'm like, look, my thing is like, I always feel like I gotta give everything a try. I gotta try. If it don't work out, it don't work out, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But now, you know what I'm saying, of course, you know, everybody's talking about, oh, it's so much going on. Hell to the year. This year came in and made some of us have to stay in and put our big girl drawers on. It had to make us really reevaluate, like, I really now, like, have gratitude. And mind you, I've been in the church and been spiritual my whole life. So one of the things, you know, God wants you to have, or you should have, is definitely being grateful and gratitude, you know, for the small things, because there's people that don't have clean running water. It's people that, and we hear these cliches, and we hear, oh yeah, I know, it's people starving, whatever, but you really don't understand it, and you really don't feel it, because we're spoiled. But now we feel it. You understand what I'm saying? Now we know. Now there's more. To be honest with you, I kind of had a little anxiety leaving, because I'm like, damn, going outside, I hope I got to run into a Karen. You know, is it going to be an issue? Like, I don't know how I'm going to react, because I'm scared of myself sometimes once I get pissed off. So I just try to avoid any triggers. You know what I'm saying? This is the time I got to take to know myself, what I like, what I don't like, and it's okay. I'm not going to have a back and forth with myself about, oh, you know, you shouldn't be like that. No, I don't like it, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? If you walk into a store and you smell some cologne somebody else like somebody told me they wanted I forgot the name of the cologne. I went into the store and I smelled it and I was just like, I don't like the way that smells. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not buying it. So what I do like is if you can smell like this, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll meet you halfway. You know what I mean? Hey, high five. So, yeah, this year has definitely taught me just how to be grateful for stuff. Like, I haven't prayed in a long time. And I'm going to say, like, you got to also watch because prayer can mean begging. And what prayer is supposed to be is to be a conversation with God. A lot of us get down, God, could you please do this? Could you save my mom? Could you help me get my bills paid? Could you do this? Can you make this happen? Can you make this happen? And it's just constantly asking. So it's a form of begging. So we got to be careful when you think of prayer in that way. Prayer is, like I said, is a conversation with you and God, your higher self, universe, whatever you choose to call it. But I haven't done it in a long time, and I don't think that I've ever done it this deeply now, you know what I'm saying, because we have to. Like, this is like some stuff that's going on that we would see on TV, on sci-fi. Like, we're really going through some craziness. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to take some time. I mean, it broke me down to the point it was like debilitating. You know what I'm saying? I can't get out the bed. I can't, it's crazy when you're like, damn, I can't brush my teeth. I can't wash. I don't want to get up. Like, what is going on? So I just, you know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? We're going to take step by step. Whether we get up just to brush our teeth and go lay back down, we're going to get up. At least we got up today and brushed our teeth. If we get up today and we change our clothes, we get up today and we change our clothes. And that's how I kind of started pulling myself out of, anxiety, depression, and whatever else was going on. You know what I'm saying? And it just was like, you just keep fighting, because at the end of the day, it's just like, we're built for this. You know what I'm saying? We have so many stories to tell our grandkids. You know what I mean? We hear about the slavery stories from, me, I'm a 80s baby, but somebody told me I should start calling myself a 70s baby because I was born 79. You know what I mean? So, one of the best eras. I mean, it is. It's like basically the last era of greatness. But we're not going to get into a debate by this, because I'm about to go on this tangent because I have a debate with my son. He's 16, him and his friends with their music and shit. I'm like, y'all need to hear bars. These songs don't have no bars. Every time my son plays something, it's like my stomach starts to hurt in my head. I'm like, what is this? What? And I said, only because everything is driven by a beat and like a twinkle, twinkle, little star and hooks and shit. I'm like, there's no bars. I say, and it's like, and there's people that's still around that y'all can listen to. They got bars to like Busta. Like, he is so underrated. Busta Rhymes is so like underrated, and I'm sitting here like, yo, I've been a fan of Busta when he was with Leaders of the New School. Like, I mean, I don't even really remember who the other two brothers was, but I always remember Busta. I remember with that hat on, it's just another case of that old PTA. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's bars, that's music. Like, we used to dance. Like, that's what I think is really messed up and what's going on in the world today. That's why we're losing our mind. We're not listening to no good music. We scrolling on Instagram for hours and on Facebook. I know all y'all feeling that pressure in the back of your neck and shoulders, right? Everybody like, I don't know, my damn neck is so stiff, and every time you turn, you able to pop it up, because we sitting here like this all day. I gotta go make a damn appointment now with a chiropractor, because I got to get my back crack. You know what I'm saying? And it was funny, I was talking to I have a therapist, so I was talking to her, and I said, I said, I feel like a lot of tension or whatever. So she was like, oh, I got friends that are chiropractors. Do you want a cracker or do you want a stimulator? So I was like, what are you talking about, a cracker? I was just like, I know she's white, so why would she call another white guy a cracker? So I said, well, why would you call him a cracker? She was just like, oh, because in the business, that's what they say. Chiropractors, they have people that really like, twist you up and pop, pop, pop. And then they have people that use machines, the stimulators. I was like, oh no, I want the back cracker. I want the one that's gonna turn my head, have my neck like hand popping up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yes, I need to experience that. I want to be loosened up. And yeah, I've been feeling a lot better. So I've been taking advantages of the times that I do feel better, because there's days that I don't feel better. And it's been pretty easy. And it's crazy because, you know, like I said, having those, finally getting that time to pray, you know, I was just like, God, I really don't know like what's going on with me, like emotionally. My spiritual part has always been consistent and strong. Shout out to my spirit. Shout out to my higher self. It's always been the same. But the emotional part and the physical part of it was just like, because there's a lot going on, and you feel, especially us empaths, we're like dying right now, because the amount of energy and the amount of fear and grief and anger and just is stink in the air. You know what I'm saying? So when we come around, or when I come around, I want to feel something different. Sometimes I don't even like to have certain conversations with people, because it's always something, you know, nothing really good. You know, it's never like, guess what, I got it this or I got it that. It's like, oh, well, I don't have many conversations. That's why I usually only talk to, like, you know, my mom, my boo, and that's basically it. I don't have conversations with people. I mean, I text some here and there, some friends or whatever, shoot them an emoji, but it's like I'm learning in these days, like, I have to protect my peace. I have to protect my peace of mind. I have to just, you know, keep myself covered. I have to protect my like, when they said, like, this is people who know the Bibles, it's a verse in there that said, now don't quote me because, you know, it's been a while, you know, I try to detach from religion. We're not fighting against something, but we're fighting against principles. And but I'll have to, y'all know what I'm talking about it. But it's basically saying that there's a spiritual warfare going on. There's a spiritual thing going on where it's like, you know, if you feel that tugging, like, whoa, because things are being revealed to us now. See, we was walking around blind to everything, blind to our ancestors, blind to knowing about this, blind to knowing about that. Now it's like you also are feeling stressed, because now you gotta hold yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? You cannot say, oh, I didn't know that. Yes, now you know. Now you know what's going on. Now you know what you need to do. It's tons of information out here. You got YouTube, you got podcasts, you got all of these different groups. Like, it brought about something great as well. And I know it's been a really, I mean, this year is something we're gonna be telling our great grandkids about. We're going to be like, yo, you thought, after we finished telling them about 9/11, we were like, you thought that was a piece of work? Let me tell you about 2020. You know what I'm saying? 2020 came with it all. You understand what I'm saying? You had to get up and start fighting back. It's just like getting jumped and stuff, and you sitting there like, you know what? Let me get up and at least just start swinging. You know what I'm saying? Until I get knocked out or something. Because there's no way I'm going to keep having to just deal with all of this. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You have to now prepare yourself for, like, survival and stuff. You got to make sure you have your necessities. You have to, you know certain things. That's why I've been learning a lot about, like, herbs, and I've been, you know, more holistic with things, because it's just like, if supermarkets and stuff get shut down, at least I know how to, you know, grow a garden and, you know what I'm saying, be able to feed my family and filter water and all this other stuff. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Like they say, you know, we don't know because we don't like to read. I've always actually liked to read. I fell off, honestly, like, big time. Like, I'm just like, I'd rather go out and, you know what I'm saying, and move around and get it, instead of just getting quiet with myself. And I think a lot of us are scared to do that, because you can't lie to yourself. Like, you can't front to yourself. So it's just like, you know what I mean, you try to be around people all the time because you don't want to have a conversation with yourself. And that's why a lot of us always feel like, oh, I gotta be out with my best friend, it's my friends.